Hey everyone, thank you for being here. My name is Chrissy Schultz. Welcome to my kitchen. I have some extra ham left over from a pressure cooker ham that I did in my deluxe multi-cooker, and anyone who has ever had leftovers knows the always common dilemma of trying to figure out how to remake that in a different way. So I'm going to do a ham and cheese pizza, and I'm using our large round stone on purpose here because so many times, this is called the pizza stone, I still call it the large round stone. That shows me how old I am in this company. But people always think that the round stone is just for pizza. It's just a shape. So I cut this French bread loaf in half and laid it across the center, and it's gonna work perfectly. I'm preheating my oven to 450, and what I wanna start with right now is just brushing this with a tiny bit of butter. I just wanna kind of get this, not only to be flavored, this butter is almost gonna act like a glue for my garlic and herb rub that I'm going to put on here. And then we're just going to toast this up so that it becomes a really nice base for the rest of the ingredients. So I'm just using some butter that I melted in my little 1 cup prep bowl here and my chef's basting brush. Everything's dishwasher safe, including the stone, because our new stones, if you have watched my Stoneware 101 video, our new stones that have the wavy bottom are safe to use in the dishwasher. All right, so then I'm gonna use our garlic and herb rub. I love our rubs and seasonings. They're all gluten-free. They're all sorts of different ingredients and seasonings mixed into one, so I don't have to grab 12 different bottles from my cabinet. So I'm just going to sprinkle this on. I'm not going to measure because this stuff is so good. This garlic and herb rub and our garlic rub, which is just straight up garlic, both of them make the yummiest garlic bread. All right. So that's good enough. And once my oven is preheated, I'm going to just throw this in for about 4 minutes. So let me set that off to the side for now. And then I'm going to show you how I'm prepping the other ingredients. So I have already pretty much done all of the mozzarella I wanted to do. I'm using our large farmhouse grater on this cheese just because I love that big grate. I already used the other side. This one's a double grater, so it comes with a fine grate, not quite like a zesting fine grate, but pretty fine. And I already used it, so it's already in my dishwasher. So you can pull this apart, which is awesome. That's my cue. Let me put this into the oven really quickly. And I'm just gonna grab my Pampered Chef timer and I'm gonna set it to 4 minutes. All right, I love this timer too. It has not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 different separate timers in one. So you could have 4 different times going all at once. All right, so let me just show you on mozzarella. This has been sitting out for a little bit. Look at how easily this is grating that mozzarella. So easy. So that should be enough for the mozzarella. And then I'm going to grate up some Swiss cheese as well, just using the same grater. Every grater, everything that we have actually that is sharp is going to have a case of some sort or a cover on it, because these things are sharp and you can definitely cut yourself if you're not careful. When I get down to the last little bit of this cheese, which I won't be today, we have a food holder, and you can just pop that last little bit of cheese into the food holder and go, and you don't have to worry about grating your fingertips, which I think everyone appreciates. All right, so that's the cheese. I think we have plenty of that, but I'll leave it out just in case. And then I'm gonna slide this over and out of the way. And I'm going to show you what I did with the ham. So this could really be used with any ham that you have, deli ham, or ham that you roasted in the oven. This is just the pressure cooker one that I made. And so I'm using my food chopper to chop it up. So I just cut off a couple of the leftovers. You want to hear that hitting the cutting board. It also comes with a cup that you can chop into. And this is April of 2022. This food chopper is on sale for my hosts. Hosts this month get to choose out of 5 items at 60% off. So this winds up being about $27. The great thing about this, because this is nice and dirty now, this comes off, the blade cover comes off, and then it completely opens up, and you just put it in the top rack of your dishwasher and you're good to go. So let me stick that there for a minute. I am gonna try to just get, I don't want to lose any of this awesome ham. Probably shouldn't be doing this with my big huge chef's knife, but you know, living on the edge. All right, okay, so this is gonna be super simple. All we're gonna do is pop on some Alfredo sauce, and I'm trying a new one today. I've never used this one, the Rao's brand. I love, or Rouse, I don't know how to say it. If any of you know how to say it, do tell. I've used their marinara sauce and I love it, so I thought I probably will be happy with their Alfredo. I typically am not someone who loves Alfredo sauce from a jar, so we'll see how this goes. I usually like to make my own, but I didn't feel like doing that today. So I have our trivet here that is almost ready to come out. Yep. So the nice thing about this trivet set, it's a set. So it's not 1, not 2, but 3 different trivets. And so you can use all of them separately if you need to, or you can just keep them all together and use them as one. And then I'm going to use our mini oven mitts, our small oven mitts here. I love these because, oh, you couldn't see that. Let me show you. So these are the trivets and they come apart. Okay, and then our small oven mitts I love because they work great grabbing things out of my Deluxe multi-cooker. There's my timer going off. They also work wonderfully in the air fryer and just pulling things out of the oven. All right, this smells amazing, and it just got lightly toasted, which is what I wanted. All right, so I'm gonna pour some of this Alfredo sauce on top, and then just gonna grab my scraper. This is another thing that's on sale this month for hosts if they want it. So I think that this side needs just a little bit more. Let's see here. Pour a little bit more over here, and maybe a little bit more over here. I don't know. Homemade Alfredo sauce is amazing, so I hope that I like this as much. All right. So just spread that out. Okay, that's good to go. And then I'm gonna put on some of my mozzarella. So I'm just gonna layer this. So I've got some mozzarella that I'm adding first. I don't know, I may have to do more because I just don't think you should ever skimp on cheese, personally. That's my life motto. And then I'm just gonna spread this ham over. I only needed a cup. I think I probably overdid it, but that's okay because, again, I don't think you can skimp on this too much. So I've seen a recipe similar to this that was like had chicken as well, so almost like a chicken and ham and Swiss type pizza. So this one just is minus the chicken, but it looks so good. All right, and then we're gonna top it with the Swiss and whatever leftover mozzarella I've got on my cutting board. And then this is just gonna go back into the oven. Everything is cooked, so all I have to do now is just melt that cheese down. So this is a really quick recipe that you can make with your leftover ham. I'm gonna pop this in my oven, and I look forward to hearing from you. Would you try this? Are you a ham and cheese type pizza person? Let me know. Thanks for joining me. I'll talk to you soon.